Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sa tanan mo, nga maminaw ani nga video. We're not broadcasting live right now, although we are still live on the radio at topsmediacenter.com rather, because our airwaves are still currently down. But here with us today is a very special guest. He is not only a visual artist, he is also an actor who delves into film, TV, and theater arts as well.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Sandino Martin.
Hi, everyone. Medyo natakot ako dun sa sir. I feel like I'm knighted or something.
Yeah, bitaw. Let's remove the sir kay kan medyo kan distinguished ka. Maybe a little
Sandino
too.
is
Yeah,
fine.
sir. Sandino is fine. All right. Well, Sandino, tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell our viewers a little bit about yourself. I mean, we already dived into some of your career choices.
Yeah.
But let's go a little deeper.
I am an actor. I started in the performing arts. I studied theater arts in the University of the Philippines, Diliman. But to tell you about myself, to get to know me better, the choices of my courses when I was in college was journalism, and then theater arts, and then the third is fine arts, and then linguistics. So I obviously chosen the things that really interest me.
I see.
So that if I fail this exam, I go to this part, or if I fail this part, I'll go to this course. And my last choice was linguistics.
Linguistics.
Yeah, but,
Can you tell me about those choices exactly? Why did you choose those in that order?
Journalism, because I'm super interested with journalism when I was a kid. I love news. I love commentaries. I love documentaries when I was a kid. Performing arts for theater. My family basically are performers. My mom is a singer. My cousins are a singer. My cousins in the US do play like different instruments. So whenever we got together, it's like a Von Trapp family, something like that. And then fine arts, because I was really crafty when I was a kid. I like creating stuff. I like building little things that will be scrap from my dad's woodwork. Linguistics, because I'm really interested with a lot of languages when I was a kid.
Yeah. Okay.
So yun, dun umikot yung interest ko talaga.
I see. And does that mean you're also a singer? Because you brought up it seems like
Yeah,
your entire
yeah.
family is a singer.
I was a singer.
Was? Ngano was?
Dili na ako nagpractice.
Ay, okay. Pero maybe my natural talent doon.
Siguro. Pero kumakanta.
I think it's also the most popular hobby in the
Yes,
Philippines, diba?
Parang no Filipino can't sing.
Yeah. That's at least the joke online.
Diba? Filipino yan.
Yeah,
Philippines.
Yeah, exactly. Number one karaoke place.
Diba?
Yeah, exactly. And you got into immediately after school. What was the first thing you got into?
The first thing I got into was to work professionally as an actor.
Okay.
I started really early. I think I got out of UP for a semester to do a play in Makati. And then it funded my school the next years to come. And then I just do that if I run out of money. I go out again and then start and then do a play or work or a shoot, and then come back to study again. So that was my cycle when I was in college. And then it nagtuloy-tuloy ba yung ganung klaseng work hanggang sa naging actor na ako full time. And did a lot of shows, TV, and theater. I also did like film festivals abroad. There was a time I was doing that, independent movies, and then slowly creeping into to the mindset of the producers. So then the award thingies and sort of things like that, yun na, dun na nagsimula talaga.
Yeah, okay. So it started with theater talaga before film.
And I did artworks slowly nung mga panahon na yun. Mga maliliit lang, kunyari, or furniture or something that I need to hang sa bahay ko. The theater practice came in very, very handy.
Okay.
And then when I was in theater, I was really thriving to the set design, props design, and costumes. Dun siya nag-start talaga.
I see. So, even all the way back then, dude, you were still already dabbling in producing these types of artistic materials. And that's how you got into visual arts from there. Oh, well, before we kind of jump the gun, okay? Before we get into your visual arts career, I'd like to talk a bit more about your film career as well. Because I find it very interesting that we have somebody so talented here in the front of me.
No.
Yeah. So can you tell us a bit about some of the films that you worked on?
I did the film called Unfriend that was shown in the Berlin Film Festival.
Ooh.
And right after I came back from that cycle of promoting the film in Europe, I did Cinemalaya and then SPD Core for Cinema One.
Okay.
And then right after that, I got something from an award-giving body, which is Cinema One. Then I got nominated for an Urian during that time. And then yun na, nagtuloy-tuloy na yun. Tapos, one film after another, and then won something, and then one film after another, and then won something. So technically, I think I was living my dream then. I was 24 when those things happened. And then I got the TV show, and one of my favorite films that I've done was Larawan. It's now on Netflix, actually.
Okay.
The Portrait. If you guys have Netflix, please watch our film starring Paolo Avellino, Rachel Alejandro, Joanna Ampiel, and me. So it was a musical. It's a period movie about the destruction of Manila during the World War.
And it's a musical.
It's based from Nick Joaquin's The Portrait of an Artist as Filipino.
Oh, very interesting. So we'll get to see your singing chops there.
yeah, siguro. And then basically my filmography is also an extension of my artistic practice. I don't dabble with just a repetition of characters. That's why whenever people ask me, when did you become an artist? And I always said that I am an artist through and through ever since I was a kid. Or even though I was an actor, I was sculpting a lot of characters in me. I always say that because it's true. I do a lot of research. I do change my appearances. I'm very, very mindful about the costumes I wear and how do I prepare for the role. It's very serious. I'm very serious with that as well. And from there, it's just transcended into something more tangible, which is sculptures.
Okay. So even when it comes to kanang preparing for characters and all that,
Yes.
everything down to appearance, it's
Yes.
something that meticulously planned.
Yes. And well researched. I researched about it first. And then what ventured me into art was really... I actually told Marius about it. That when I was an actor, I am constantly becoming someone else. And then as an artist now, it's going back to me as a kid, that curious little boy, that the maker of objects. So ano siya, kung timeline siya, parang ito yung actor part, pero yung artist part, pabalik yung timeline ko. Parang sinisimulan ko ulit siya.
Ay, okay.
Yung katulad ng bata ako. Because if you're an actor, there will be times that you don't really know who you are anymore because you've become so many people already, right?
Okay.
And I'm that kind of actor where I'm really pushing the boundaries of changing who am I, the
Mm-mm.
way I think, the way I dress up. Yan. So
Mm-mm.
as an artist now, it's just Sandino. It's
Mm.
getting to know Sandino better.
Okay. So in a way, ang imong adventure into visual arts is more of like a going back to your roots kind of thing.
Yes, and it's free therapy for me. It's free therapy.
Yeah.
Therapy talaga.
Yeah.
Para talaga siyang para ako nagpapasych eval every
Mm.
time.
It's something euphoric about
Yeah.
making visual arts. So when did you okay, to clarify, as of right now, would you say you're still a full-time actor, or are you
No,
more of a
not
visual
anymore.
Not anymore. So full-time visual artist na.
Yes, full-time visual
Okay.
artist.
So when did you become a full-time visual artist?
I think 3 years ago or 3 years ago, like really seriously doing it.
Mm-mm.
I started muna creating stuff for my friends as a gift, and then it ventured into commission works,
Mm.
and then things pretty got so serious when I did my first solo show in Alabang in Manila.
Mm.
And then I got into the gallery cycle already. Then shows after another, then shows after another. And then yun na. Nag-art fair na ako last year. And my stuff got really noticed by the organization. I got featured for an art fair, and I told my gallery in Manila, it's like, I really want to do art fair this year. It's now or never.
Mm-mm.
Because I think it's about time. Not because I'm in a hurry, but I think I have a solid backbone already because I've been creating objects and narratives through my sculptures for quite a while.
Mm-mm.
So yun na. Yun na siya nag-start.
So it was more like the time is right kind of
Yeah,
thing.
the time is right.
Mm-mm. I see. And when you started your visual arts career, you were in Manila.
Yes.
Mm-mm. So what brought you here to Cebu for the Tops Arts Fest?
Well, I love Cebu. I did. I think I shot a series here before for ABS-CBN way back in Bigfoot. We were in Lapu-Lapu. I was in Lapu-Lapu for I think 2 months.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so medyo talagang nakita ko, namuhay ako parang Cebuano talaga.
Yeah.
Kumakain ng Cebuano food, naghahanap ng kung saan kakain ng lechon, naghahanap ng tuslubwa, pupunta sa beach ng ganitong panahon. Tapos, yun, it's very it's a Buano life. Pinuntahan sila Lapu-Lapu. Ganda kasi yung di ba?
Yeah.
Statue niya.
Yeah.
So, and I learned about the culture when I was here. Na in Manila, 'di ba parang it's also different, 'di ba? Dito ang tawag sa akin Tagalog. So it really like, why do you call me Tagalog? I'm Filipino.
Yeah.
Pero 'di ba there's a certain divide also, but you need to I come into terms with that. Na mas okay, ito yung tingin nila sa amin dito. So I really need to delve into the Cebuano culture, which is I totally love. Na okay, it's a much more understanding of being Filipino when you go to a province and not act like you are from Manila. Parang I'm Filipino. I love every islands in the Philippines. Diba? Parang if you don't like yung mga ibang taga Maynila, ako gustuhin nyo kasi talagang gusto ko rin yung Cebuano talaga. And then when I started doing art, one of my colleagues introduced me to Qube. And then when I visited Qube, I really hang out with a lot of my colleagues here, like yung mga taga Qube people. Sila Hana, sila Dihan, Jerky, and sila Maris. Yun na yung doon na talaga nag-start. And then sabi naman nila, they love my energy. And
Mm-mm.
because if you're sincere with what you do, right?
Yeah.
Or if you're sincere with really connecting with people, it really transcends
Yeah.
culture and time
Mm-mm.
and status, di ba?
Yeah, it will.
Kasi talagang gusto mo lang talaga makipagkaibigan. And
Mm.
I think yun yung talagang nag-reflect dun sa mga colleagues ko here.
Mm-mm.
So every time they're in Manila, I visit them. And every time I'm here, I'll visit them.
Mm. So it's all about that genuine nga sincerity
Yes,
talaga.
oo. Ako niniwala talaga ako
Mm-mm.
sa ganun.
And that was just like you here for 2 months, diba? Like how much more if you stay here for a year?
I wanted to.
Maybe you'll become a full-fledged nga Cebuano by then.
Naku, baka marunong na ako magbisaya ng dire-diretso talaga.
Yeah, why not?
Ngayon, dili pa ako Bisaya gamay.
Mm-mm.
Gamay.
Yeah, gamay ra.
Gamay na.
Pero don't worry, we can work on that.
Yeah. Meron na tututunan. Marami-rami na.
Yeah. So, tell me about your art pieces that are on display right now sa Tops Art Fest. You had like 3, right?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
3 pieces. The Neon Green series is really an introspection about Sandino. I use my stories, my memories, my physical being or physical aspect as a found object. So, and I always believe that art should be personal.
Mm-mm.
And how can I make it personal? By really talking about my curiosities as a kid, the stories I've heard, the visuals I've seen or I remember that really hang into my brain. So dun umiikot yung art practice ko ngayon,
okay.
as of now, as the era of the neon green and chrome. So the first piece was a reflection of a boy that is being making as a whole by a mirror. So the title of the piece ay Oris Australis.
Oris Australis.
Oris Australis. It's a Latin word for ear through the cosmos.
Ear through the
Ear through the cosmos. So the meaning of that, I always believe that artists are mere instruments for a higher being to create something. I'm still at awe at how creatives or artists really create something out of nothing. And I believe that artists are like antennas. So hence it has an earphone directing upwards.
The one on his ear?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one in his ear. And because whenever I do my art, I do wear earphones. It's like a self-portrait also.
Okay.
So, and I'm like what I said a while ago, where whenever I do my artistic practice, it's really introspective and for me meditational in a sense.
Yeah.
Hence it's in a very serene gesture, which is very meditative. And his face is opening up to another face. So I saw this image of a Buddha during the Henan period in Japan. And I saw it, and it really stuck into my brain. So like I said, I always like pick visuals that really stuck into my head for me to create something new out of it. So it has like holding something like an orb or a star, which reminds us of a very Christian or very Catholic kind of figure where Santo Niño is holding a orb or diba?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to mix different cultures and ideas in one object because I always believe that it's just the same at the end of the day. It's really dabbling into spirituality. And for me, my spirituality is always resonating through my art.
I see. And this piece is called what again?
Oris Australis.
Oris Australis. And the other neon green piece, what's
The
it
other neon
called?
green is Neo Oris.
Neo Oris, meaning?
No, sorry pala, not Neo Oris. Neon Divinity.
A neon divinity.
The it is a slice of a hand that was based on Neo Oris. And Neo Oris naman was my first piece that I bought in Cebu.
Okay.
It is a floating man that is floating through air in the middle of nowhere, touching a mirror. Touching a mirror. Like, ginaganon niya yung mirror.
Yeah.
And basically what triggered me to do that piece was really the creation of man. Dun sa Sistine Chapel.
Yeah.
Yung ganon.
Yung ganon, yeah.
Pero itong Neon Divinity, it's really just that. It focused on that imagery. Kasi si Neo Oris, yung pinagbasehan din ng Neon Divinity, was really a dream of mine when I was a kid, where I was really flying everywhere. So, ganun siya eh. Very childlike din yung artwork ko, in a sense na may serious aspect din siya.
Yeah. And it's very, very... Okay, when I first saw the piece while I was down there...
Kamusta?
That's the first thing that came to mind, yung creation of man, yung mga painting. And it was like, is this like a reference to that? And I was...
And it is.
Yeah, I can't believe I was right.
Yes, kasi di ba parang... sabi nga nila parang it's always the audience who finishes the work. But if the intentions are very, very, very clear, right? Then you will also feel what I am feeling.
Yeah, exactly,
diba?
exactly.
And then the reason why it's also reflected into mirrors is it's from a very Christian point of view, where we were made from the image of the divine. Diba? In the Sistine Chapel, the image of God and the image of human is separate. Diba?
Yeah, it is.
But this time, para I want to create or mimic that imagery, but by also telling the very Christian point of view, where we are also made from the divine. So dito, magkaiba siya ng reflection, pero iisang tao lang din naman sila.
Yeah. I see. Okay, also can you not speak
sorry.
far away from the
sorry.
Baka hindi yun na-pick up.
Ayun.
Okay. Well, so yeah, it's a very it blends in a very Christian theme to it. Well, what about the third piece, the one in the center?
The one in the middle is called San Telmo.
San Telmo.
San Telmo. Saint Elmo's fire. It's a fire. San Telmo, they said, is a spirit of nature, or a fire spirit that guides travelers or lost people into the right direction. I always loved folklore as a kid. From the Manananggal, which was also shown in Qube when I was here last year, through San Telmo. San Telmo is the second series from the folklore series. I'm trying to make or incorporate folklore in what I do, in every show that I do, little by little. And I think as millennial ka din, di ba?
Gen Z technically.
Gen Z ka na?
Yeah.
So, dahil millennial ako, pakiramdam ko parang isa kami sa storytellers of folklore. I think because of us being so interconnected with the world and to different aspect of the Western world or society in general, then we forgot the local folklores that we do have here in the Philippines. And I think we as artists, it is our duty to maintain or give culture its highlight for our culture to survive. Diba? The first narinig ko to before, parang how do you kill a culture? It needed to have you need to kill the language first. And I think the stronghold of culture is really folklore and national identity and folklore.
Yeah.
Dun siya talaga, feeling ko yun, dun sila nagsasama-sama. And I love being Filipino, and I love my culture so much. So I try to incorporate folklore as part of my storytelling.
I see. Can you tell me a bit more about ang choice of material for your third piece, the centerpiece? St. Elmo's fire. It looks kind of like metallic.
Yes, it is metal, but it's plastic.
Okay.
I don't want to do it in metal because it's gonna be so heavy.
Yeah.
Parang I need to think of safety also. Plus it has like wire inside, so it has kuryente, right?
Really?
So parang I found this material. I was rediscovering this material, which is it is PET. It's made of plastic, but it has a coating of aluminum. That's why it has that really shiny kind of
look
effect.
Yeah.
And I decided to put it inside of a acrylic case for it to be protected, and for us to for me to have also that effect of capturing St. Elmo's fire and displaying it. Sort of.
Like parang you encase the fire.
Yes.
Something like that.
It's a forever fire.
Yeah. Okay. I see. So I guess before we go, can you tell our viewers, maybe invite the viewers to come up? Is this the final day of arts?
Yes.
At Tops Arts Fest 2025, but maybe you can invite them for the final day and maybe invite them to Qube to see the rest of your work.
Okay. Guys, this is the last day of the Tops Art Fest. The weather here is fine, cloudy but cold, dry but fun. So, marami pang oras. There's a lot of time to come up here. It's gonna be the last day of Tops Art Fest, and please visit Qube Gallery, booth R8, and visit a lot of very great artworks. You will be happy seeing a lot of visuals, colors, and viewpoints from different artists from Cebu to Manila. And please say hi to me if you meet me.
Yeah. Feel free to walk up lang talaga.
Yeah, totoo.
Very friendly person, will not bite, right?
Yes, I will not bite. But I might flirt.
Iba na yan.
Ay, iba. Sorry. Dili ako flirt. Good boy.
Yeah, well, that was it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, actor turned visual artist Sandino Martin.
Salamat.
Thank you, Kayo, for coming.
Salamat kayo.